Hello, Lolos, Dan Max, another game of League. Alright, let's go ahead and start. So, it looks like I've gotten better at the team fighting. So, I guess Riot was correct. The drop might have been all my fault. Maybe I started getting a little too cocky. I don't know, but my MMR just has shot up recently. And so, we're going to be checking this game out. Big ol' shout out to the Jinx, Lord Oblivion. You did awesome in this game. Akali was, I don't know if she was the decent one. Let's check out the details. Kha'Zix. I think Kha'Zix might have been the weak one here. Might be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen this game. Anyways, I was just really impressed by how I played the team fights. The team fights got a little bit better, plus the macros. So we'll see. Let me see on this. I think they were all goldies except for Graves on the opposite end. Well, let's find out, shall we? Yeah, I'm so close to promos again for Platinum 4. I've been there before. Platinum 4, been there before. Let's see, here it is. Yeah, I played insane in this game. Oh, no. Okay, so the Platinum guy was good old Kled. And Graves is gold 2. Mouse is gold 2. Ez is gold 3. And Ali is gold 1. And then on my end, Kha'Zix actually plat 5, and yes, he did do pretty bad. Akali's gold 4. She was decent. I'm gonna say she was okay. I was playing out of my mind in this game, though. This is like insane how I was playing in this game. Gold 2 Jinx and a gold 2 support. Lulu. So they did well though. Late game they sprung out. But I took the cake in this game, so slow these down here. I took the cake and it was fun. I think it's on the settings. Let's go again. Chat. Something's going on here. The buttons are not working as usual. Really annoying. Did they get a cheese kill in here? I'm not sure. Gotta get rid of the time controls. Why isn't this working? Well, let's find out, shall we? Let's say restore defaults. Maybe that was it. What is going on here? It's not working. They tried getting the early cheese killer here, which almost works out actually. Let's come back to me. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to see this. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on. For some reason I can't click on these little item slots here. It won't let me. That's weird. It should let me. Figure it out as time goes on. Anyways, okay, so the game starts off. Kled usually is pretty strong versus Garen. His third hit, I think, does percentage damage? I'm not sure. Or it just goes through armor. It just feels like it goes through armor. Oh, okay. So he's already going in early. I'm already whooping his ass. Here, though, I played it wrong. I really thought I was going to be able to kill him there. It was over after that, so I messed up. He leveled up, and he was able to get his little stupid shit back, which was impressive. My guys come in, but I don't think they get anything. Oh, I think they get Kled. Yeah, they get Kled. Kled, I don't know why he stayed there. That was pretty stupid, though. God, that Akali almost died. Really well played though on her behalf. Bottom is doing good so far. They mess up here shortly though. He's still trying to get all the mid stuff. Over here roaming already. I'm already behind. That one kill helped him out. I mean, he didn't get the kill, but he already had 20 CS over my 5. That's already a lot. He teleported back in. So he is ahead of me. I knew he was out of mana, so... He kind of pinged a little late. And as usual, the shameless promoting, trying to get Monster to hit me up, hook me up. Same thing with body armor, really good stuff. We fight Kled here, but he's able to. He's very shifty, very hard to keep him down. We can get a kill, so we get nothing out of that. We got absolutely nothing. But I was able to at least get some of the farm down. I'm missing out a lot of CS. Hey, Luna. Wow, that was pretty bad on both ends. And yeah, so it gets kind of a little boring because I have to back up. I can't do too much. I try to get a kill here. I have to catch up on items and stuff like that. I saw that they were fighting here. I'm just trying to get something. This Akali is super aggro, which is it's pretty crazy. And I don't know if she saw me coming by, but that Graves is missing a lot though right there. Oh, I didn't get it. I didn't even get an assist out of that. But I did go try to help out, which kind of did save her to some extent. But I think she was actually doing pretty good. She wasn't doing too bad. He's at 43 already, 43 CS, 44 CS. I am at 16, so he's way ahead of me. He also has an assist, so it's a little too much. A little too much for me. What is that? Oh, I guess that's is that the range? Akali's pretty good, man. Oh, the ult came in a little late. Here, Akali was gonna die either way. There was gonna be no survival for her. So, look at this. Yeah, there's nothing there. I mean, she was trying at least, so you gotta hand it to her. But there was nothing. So in the meantime, I'm just getting CS and trying to push this forward. Now, what I've noticed is these are Goldies except for that guy, and he gets ahead very well. His early game was, I mean, he got helped. I mean, if we look at it how it started, I was whooping his ass early on, so he had a lot of help from his boy over here, getting that first initial kill. And then he literally just went to clean up Akali. So it's like he's getting spoon-fed. And when you get spoon-fed, you kind of dictate the strength of the game. So I would say he was great at capitalizing on opportunities. Good news is that Akali is 3-1-0, and our bot is super aggro. So, but here shortly they get jetted on. I'm over here trying to fight this guy. Wow, I don't even do damage to those guys. I do decide to tank up first. Look at that guy. I'm like so far ahead. Even though I'm behind, I'm like super behind. He's 1-1-1 and 63. I'm 0-1-0 with 44, and yet my build is already trumping his. I don't know why it's there, but it doesn't move when I click on it. It must be a glitch. It has to be a glitch. They tried ganking me again. I don't know why he's going in there. Yes, teleport. He's been timing his teleport right to keep the lane pressure up. Makes it really annoying when he has help and my guy's only coming to counter the gank. Super annoying. Super annoying because, I mean, that means that this guy's able to take down my turret. I'm asking for help there because I'm like, we have to get him off his timing. So he's already ahead on CS and on a kill. And on the tower, you want to get him off. I take too much here, though. Too much damage. He was able to get more items than I was able to. And so this fool goes in. I don't know what he was thinking. I mean, I guess if I was there, but there was nothing there. Like, he should just backed off. And here to give him enough chance to come back too and get his stupid little bird man. So the laning phase was pretty poor on my end. The rest of the team was doing alright though. I think this is where they make a little mistake and it kind of cost them. There's 3. Now he's over there. I've yet to see Kha'Zix's gank. And that was hurting us the whole entire thing. I think he was a plat too. He was plat, but he was playing very bad. I don't know if he just doesn't know how to play Kha'Zix. I think I died. I don't know. Here I'm like, you know what? I'm about to die shortly. If he decides to ult, I don't even know if he has ult. He does have ult. You could have killed me. You could have just gone and hit the damn out of the thing. It was over. I just decided to leave it. There's nothing we're going to be able to do here. We're not going to be able to take down a turret. They had the opportunity, but they lost it. And I just haven't gotten any good help after, you know, Kleda's had like 2 ganks or 3 ganks already. So, laning phase was really bad on our jungler side. I don't know what he was doing, but he just got trampled on. So, which in essence made me get trampled on. Just the ganks were horrible. He fed Kled. One thing that junglers have to know and kind of understand is there's winning lanes and there's losing lanes. If the jungler keeps camping a certain lane and all you do is counter gank, you at least have to counter gank correctly. You can't just go all ham and decide, oh, I'm going to go in, so you have no CS, so how about you go in too, and we'll see what happens. No, it has to be like almost guaranteed, and Kled is super shifty. So they make a fight here, and I think they lose this one, because Kled is so fucking fat. Yeah, oh, Kali gets in there. Oh, good shit. Oh no, it was Jinx. So while all that happened, I'm over here trying to take out the damn. I get here one time. Try to take out the damn turret and get my CS back. Which I kind of did, but Kled already had 2 more kills. Did he have teleport? No, he didn't have teleport. So. There you go. See, I have 102, he has 109, so I'm kind of catching up. Oh, he's skirmish a little here. Not too much. And we lost another turret. Shit, Lulu was AFK for a whole second. Oh! Ulted at the last second. No, you should be dead. Yeah, but Akali was doing pretty good. I mean, good, decent Akali. Thank God we needed one. She started off strong early on. She's 6-3-2 right now. I don't know if this is just Akali herself, but she kind of falls off as the game progresses. So. Yeah, I got messed up big time, man. This one I go so ham on him because I already know he should be able to die. And get the kill. I almost died though. Ugh. I don't know if they thought I was gonna die, but I almost died there. They were chasing me. I knew they were chasing me, so I just took the angle of most resistance to them and least resistance to me. Which it wasn't really the... I mean, there was still a little resistance from my side, but it was like the most to give, so that way they wouldn't catch up or hit me. Now, we do ping for Baron here shortly because it kind of makes sense that they were going to try to do it. And I was going to retreat here. Do I retreat in this one or do I just go walking on? I do retreat. In another game that I played, I actually didn't retreat. I actually walked all the way over there and ended up working out in our favor. Who got it? They got it. Yeah, it was a little too much. So, big rule of thumb is whenever you see Rift, you go stop them as soon as you can. You drop what you're doing. You go stop the man. And so that's what I tried doing immediately. Almost killed him, but just took a little bit of hits. And I was fine with it. Now they need help over here. It worked. I take longer to kill, but he still got me. I think I should have gotten help to Jinx first. I made a mistake. He just ran away. That's what I say, he's shifty, so usually you don't want to target him first. Usually. And you do want to try to help out your ADCs if they're getting attacked by it. So there I think I made a lot. Instead of going to the right, I should have just went straight up. So I'm 2-2-2 now, 130. Kled is 7-3 and 4. He's practically their team at the moment. Graves is 3-3-5. He was doing fine in the beginning, then not so much. Oh yeah. Mid is 4-3-1. Thank God their S is the one that sucks, because if they had a decent S, we would have been fucked. Like it would have been GG after that. And Ollie's 2-2-10. So they have a really strong team at the moment compared to here. I knew they were trying to take Baron again, and so I was trying to farm on the top side, but they catch what's his name off guard right there, and there was nothing I could do. It was too late by the time I got there, and then I knew I was gonna die, so I just tried to bring him up. Another mistake, little mistakes like that add up. I was literally following Kha'Zix there, because I knew that they were trying to get Baron. Kind of predictable at this point. So Jinx is over there in the bottom. I mean, understandable. And then Lulu, I don't know what she was doing, but she was just standing there. And then there's a Kali too, so they should be able to get this Baron. That's 2 Barons and a Rift, by the way. That should have technically ended the fucking game. Like, we should not have been able to do anything, but I think she takes down this tower too, because she's starting to deal some damage. Yes, she's not going to be able to kill her. And so this is where... Is it right here? No, it's further up. There's a fight that ends up happening that we end up really whooping ass on. See, I'm trying to follow him where he's going, because by this point we should be lost. The game should be over if these guys played it right, but they kind of don't, which is perfect for us. So they're trying to push bot. They're trying to push mid. They take the bot turret, and I'm trying to just counter with pushing by mid, and they send 2 people towards me. So I just push out. The whole point was that the push towards the tower wasn't immense. There wasn't a lot of minions. So they're still pushing bottom. I decided to fight this man 1v1. He's out of position. He takes 2 unnecessary shots there. Destroy him. Silence him. Get out before I die. They take in him. I get out of the firing range. Now this is funny. The fight's happening there. I just stand here just in case if they come over here. One of them does. Take down one. She takes it. I was about to chase, but I'm like, you know what? I'm winning already. We're able to take down. I took down the Mouse, and then I ended up taking down Graves. I stood there just in case if they tried coming in to push the mid tower down. And the funny thing is that he did. And I was standing so close to the edge that I got lucky not getting hit by Ez. If Ez would have hit me in the very beginning, I don't know if it would have shown vision of me. But I know for sure it would have been. It would have taken a little bit. I might have died. Because I don't know if you guys saw how much life I had lived there in the beginning. That's an IQ of 200, just in case. If they just went in there, and I was hoping it wasn't awarded, which it wasn't, that means that we would just crush them, and we did. We were to fend off the mid, at least for a little bit while longer. Kali with the plays, and so is Jinx. Great job. Everybody's not doing anything. I mean, they took the first in him. But since we kind of technically were able to fend them off and won a little bit in that fight, it wasn't over. They are 8,000 gold ahead of us, though. Approximately. So I take all of that out. There's a fight happening. Is the Drake about to have? So they have 2 Drakes. They have a Fire Drake too and an Earth Drake. I am 433. Kled is 935 at the moment. Okay, he's got to build. So the TP happens. I ping them. I'm coming over there. It's taking the wrong angle. I think they killed one of them. Yeah, or they killed 2. And this one is where we make a little comeback. Gotta make sure that fool's dead. That's 1. That's 2. She should be able to have him. That's 3. And this is where the game kind of starts switching momentum. Jinx is finally doing some really decent amount of damage. Oh shit. Barely outside the range. Gotta go defend that mid. Make sure that those minions don't take it for free. Minion wave push is successful up top. Time to push mid, but they were pushing bot. Get some more CS going. Now my build on this one is they mostly have the only real strong one that they have on their team is Kled. So and Graves. So I'm putting on no MR. Literally have no MR because I mean the Malzahar isn't really doing a lot of damage. I don't know what the hell he has on, but it's just he's not a big game player. The big game player on this one is Kled and Graves. Jinx is already starting to do some nice crits, so Our jungle support attacks our jungle support. It kind of feels like. I'm pinging them because I'm telling them, where are they? We need to know where they're at. Alright, we took that. No one's died yet on their end. I think we catch one off though. Took a few shots, but made them back off. Okay, here I go in, but I notice that we gotta protect the Jinx. The Jinx is finally doing some damage. I go back, take out the Kled first. He has to die. Got him barely. I got stunned, I got ulted, I got everything happened to me. If Kled would have lived in that fight, we would have been in some deep shit. But we didn't, and I was correct. Because look at that Jinx, man. That Jinx is going to shred everyone. I had to get rid of Kled. I had to die for that trade. There was no other way. And that right there got us back in the game. Good job, you two duo, for especially you, Lulu, for protecting Jinx. That was really good. Very well planned. And then, like I said, I had to take out Kled. Kled was the decision maker there, and his team wasn't that strong at that point. Kled would be the only one that would be able to kill Jinx anyways. So now we have to react fast. We have to take out the that Baron. We're able to get Baron. We're able to change the name of the game, and they are acting pretty slow. I mean, they're taking fucking forever to even get there. They didn't even ward it, so perfect. That was a perfect move on our part. I barely got back, so trying to make sure that there's a little wave push. So I take out this vision after I see it there. Very risky move on my behalf, but I take it out because they cannot have vision on that area, and we need to have that vision so we can see when they start it. And you don't want to give away that vision either. So unfortunately, they were able to get the scuttle. If we had scuttle, it would have been a lot easier. I refused to hit. He messed up there. He just pushed me out of the way. I'm waiting. This is a very interesting fight. Okay, so she goes in. The fight starts. I see this happening. Move in for him first, but then I move in back to that guy. Jinx needs help. I go back to help out the Jinx. The crits start hitting. I ult that motherfucker down. He was almost dead. I kind of timed it perfectly. I need my health back. Can't fight. Jinx needs help again. I go in, but I see is almost dying and take his ass out and 1-2 buckle his shoe real quick. And then I go back and it's over after that. I go versus Ollie and then I go versus Kled. Now I know I can kick Kled's ass. So oh. So that fight looked very chaotic, but there was a lot of methodical thinking going on in it. We're going to go back into that fight here in a whole minute too, because I really did like the way I played that very well. Everything was crisp and precise in my thought process. I was a little slow in my decisions. That's a crazy ass fucking decision right there. I don't know what she was thinking. I mean, she bought us the time, right? But And he did die too, because like I said, he wasn't that good. Now I'm trying to split them up there. I'm trying to make sure that they each have to their own. I'm surprised he didn't come at me. Thought he was gonna go all in with Ollie. They would have killed me. That would have sucked. As I'm trying to back, I notice they go back in, so they leave it alone, and that tower's almost down. So I take a little bit more to keep him honest. Right there, Graves makes a serious mistake. I could have probably just stayed there then. Should have just stayed there because then I would have been able to switch it up. That Jinx is just doing damage though, man. That Jinx is hurting everyone now. That's just big girl pants right there. Big girl pants on the Jinxo. What's her name gets caught out? Good old. I'm right there in the middle of the whole fight. Boom. Another one down. Try and take out Kled, but first comes Ez. 1-2 buckle of shoe. Now it's me and Kled. Barely misses it. Start doing the spin. Shield myself. He gets his proc. Mine never procced. Oh, and it was so close. It was a Desi second out. If he would have gotten that, I would have been fucked. I was spamming the shit out of that spin. I was looking at it too. It came up just in time for me to be able to take everything. By the way, I did put Sheen on so that way those Qs can hurt. And they do. I'm 13-4-8 now, by the way. I'll go back to the fights and tell you exactly what I was thinking at the moment so you can kind of see how it happened. That stuff pumps the shit out of me. Like, adrenaline kicks in every time I see the fight going down, how precise things are supposed to be going. There's a lot of little things that happen within the fight. Besides that the build is supposed to counter Kled, and it kind of did. And the Sheen was just strong enough. Very, very... I still say that there's a lot more improvement left in the team fights because I've noticed that sometimes I'm not hitting anything and I'm just taking too much aggro. But we broke through first, even though they were ahead. And now we're ahead, and now we have the gold lead, and you can sense it. You can sense it already that things are not going their way, especially because I've been standing twice there finishing up the gameplay. So I've literally been in the fight the majority of the time, taking the aggro, winning the small fights, taking out the people that need to be killed, and then moving on after that. Now they sent 3 for me up top. Keep looking at the map, see if my team responds. My team does respond. I don't know why he went in that ham, but I saw that he ulted, so he has no more ult. I took so much damage. They overcommit, and I know this guy's almost dead. I hit the wrong one, where she goes in to finish him off. I back off to help these guys out. Ollie's almost dead, making sure that he dies. He's down. I have to ult him so that way he stops hitting us, and it's proc. And I already know he's going to die. The Sheen is just a lot of damage too, man. That Sheen just does so much damage. And I knew the Jinx was just going to delete what's-his-face, because I've seen her already melt the shit out of him, and he had no ult anymore, so. God, man, Turd refused to get off of my ass. So look at, god damn, Jinx, god damn, beautiful damage, fucking gorgeous. Look at those shields too. That double shield is just so sick. And the BM, we gotta BM it. There's the BM. Gotta do the BM. Alright, so let's go back to the first fight that changed the whole thing. Should have been this one, I think. No, that was the second fight, actually. Was it this one? Well, that's where it first started off. I think it was this one. Yeah, this is the fight that really decided what ended up happening. So here we go. Let's rewind a little bit more. Focus on the issue. Let's try one more time. Alright, so here's the scenario. Kled is stopped. They're coming to take the Drake. That's actually a really good Drake. We cannot give that Drake. I took out their first initial type of vision. We have vision on the Drake, so we are able to see when they start fighting. Vision is super important. Jinx is barely coming down here. We have Baron buff, so we can technically push if we wanted to, but we want to fight this one because Kled is not here. He doesn't have teleport. Now, I did not know he did not have teleport. I was actually expecting him to have teleport. But I stay around for that reason, as you'll see here. I go tease out here just to see what I'm actually trying to take the scuttle, but they ended up taking it already, I think. I don't know who took it, but somebody took it. So. Yeah, see, there it is. Okay, now here in this scenario, I saw Lulu come from this edge. I'm coming in from the other edge. They're huddling up in the middle, and Kled is still nowhere to be seen. And Kled is their main player. So right now, Kled is 10, 5, and 7, 270 farm. He is the OP player. If he's not in the fight, it's the best time for us to fight, even if we're not completely grouped. Now, our damage dealer is the Jinx. So she's clearing out the minion wave. Akali, though, can do damage. This guy is obsolete. But Lulu also has been doing very well at protecting. So Lulu's actually pretty good too for 13. Our ADC is the main kicker here. And I don't know if you noticed this, but if you see the jungler, he's 175. And then you see Ez, he's 159. Evidently having an ADC is a lot more important than having a jungler, at least in this specific fight, which I'm so happy about that. So they are trying to figure out who to go versus with. Right here, he already spends one of, or he already starts attacking me. Doesn't do too much to me, which is awesome. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4K worth of health, so it's not too bad. I think it's just 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3K, almost 4K worth of health. So it still hurt though, that one shot he gave me, but it wasn't too bad. I could take a few more. Okay, right there was very important. If at this point I would have queued him, I think he would have been able to just come in, pop me up, and then everybody would have been able to come in and lock me down. So he's already over here doing God knows what there. Now he's trying to silence her, I guess. His silence is actually super powerful. Ez is going in to help out. So it's 2v2, but probability of closing in. So they could still close in on me. And so I'm looking at this. I'm looking where our team is at. He's still farming. This fucking moron. And she's finally coming towards us. Kled is still up top, which is insane, because I know he has speed, but he doesn't have that much speed. And so I go in and tease in. The reason I went in is to tease one out so they don't completely just try to back off. I want to make it seem like they can kill me. So if they're able to do that while my team is coming in, it's a bait. It's really a bait what I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to keep them there while Kled is still up there. We have a chance as long as it stays like this for a whole minute. So he messed up. He was trying to go in, bump me up, and then bump me, I guess, to the wall or bump me toward his team because it would have been a 1v3 or 1v4 because he was there. But I'm just a little bit too fast, and he throws his slow too, and it's just a little too slow for everyone. You see? And so I still got stunned. I don't know if you noticed that. I still did get stunned. So here he goes again. Throws one ability, misses it. I go in, about to hit him, make him use another ability. Right here's the big kicker. See, I did get stunned, so I move back, and right at this second, they start doing the Drake. See, they're taking out my vision here, which they actually, I think, did take out my vision. So, but Lulu had or no, who's this? No, Kali had put on vision, which is perfect. We needed to have that vision in there. There was no other way of doing it. Kled is finally making his way down here. And none of their team members have damage. I actually took some damage, but the shield that she gives me is actually pretty strong. Almost back to full health. Nobody else has damage. We're still a lot closer than Kled is. Kled can ult, but that'll weaken out, the ability for him to ult out right on top of us. So they start the Drake. I'm over here trying to keep two of them separate now. What's happening here is they're trying to zone me out. There's three of them. If I decide to go in, they're all just gonna shit on me. And so they're letting Graves do it all himself. Now Kled, I think, could have probably ulted from here to get there as soon as he could, but I guess he decides to hold it. He misses. He thought I was going back. They all thought I was there. And right here, this is the decision to go in. Akali moves in so ham. I was so stunned at the fact that she actually wanted to go there immediately. Like that just, that caught me off guard. Now Lulu's here. Kha'Zix is, I don't know why the fuck he's still over here. I don't know if he's just trying to jump in and steal that shit. Same thing with our Jinx. It feels like it's taking so long for them to get there. And he's still taking on the Drake by himself. So it's a 1v3, and he's taking on the Drake by himself. And Kled is still nowhere to be seen. So as soon as this happens, I say I have to go in, or else Akali will die. I think she has the... So she's able to stay like... Yeah, I think she has this up. The zone is, so let's see. Alright, so she ults her too. He flashes out of there. That was so fast. I mean, I don't think he would have died anyways. Everybody ran besides the Ollie. Ollie didn't run. And then she got made huge just so she could take the damage. So the same thing happened. They went all in. Drake's still fighting. That's still done. Kled is still far away. Jinx is still a little too far. Oh my god, look, the Jinx and what's his name are like next to each other. So it's a... They're running away from 1, 2, 3v4, so they shouldn't, but they do. Alright, so there it is. I go in. Now at this point, I see the Drake. There's a lot going on here. I guess I could have hit him, but then he would have gone the Drake. And then there would have been one less fighter in the mix. Remember, we're actually... Well, at this point, we're almost caught up. We're still kind of behind, though. So, I don't want them getting another Drake, especially that one, because then their movement speed is going to be too insane. But I go in, making sure to keep half dead alive, or, Kali. My job here is just to make sure that he doesn't take the Drake, or if he does take the Drake, I end up killing him. Because if everybody decides to focus me, Akali will kill them. Akali does do enough damage, and our guys is already closed in. Kled is still nowhere to be seen. And he still has an ult. Actually, if you'd have ulted there, that would have been perfect ult. Because we are all getting lined up. And these guys are still not there. So we all get hit. Akali goes in. See, right there, I think I should have gone versus this guy right there. Because my Q is still activated. I should have gone for this guy. But I decided to go for this guy because I think I had a feeling Akali had him already. But she forced out the ult. So I don't have to worry about him ulting me. They should literally all just focus her. And she would be dead right then and there. Which doesn't quite happen. Yeah, see, I'm scaring the shit out of Graves, and now he ults, so that's actually a good time to ult. And he's trying to reach all the way over here. That's actually pretty cool. This right here, like I said, I'm still trying to fish him out. The Drake is still low, so he's still hitting people. I think he's hitting me in the back. I was hoping he'd be able to hit one of them, but now I'm able to go and harass him. That was a bad move. I don't know why he pushed her out of the way there. He was ulting her. She had to stay in that place. That was really bad on that guy. So I start spinning there because I noticed that I wasn't going to be able to get close to him. He's coming in, and this guy's low on health, so I have to kill him. So I'm spinning and breaking this guy's defenses down, which will make him very easy to take out, which I don't even know if he has armor, but yeah, he does have some armor. So right there, I end up taking out the first one out. He's gone. One down, and Akali's almost dead. But she's Zonia's, I think. Did she Zonia's here? Yeah, she's Zonia's there. Lulu's here. You got Kha'Zix going in on Ez, and Jinx is taking out the Drake, which is actually pretty good because she's going to need that movement speed. I didn't even see that happen. So there you go. She took the Drake. That was my game plan all initially. I didn't want him to get the fucking Drake because movement speed is so fucking important. But Akali's move in was actually timed right, and I went in on her. It was the only shot we had because Kled was too far back. And so the fact that Kled took so long to get there made us win this fight. So we're down. We took one down, and we took the Drake already. So it's a 4v5. And Kha'Zix is able to do enough damage to Ez to make him back off from the fight. So we have a 4v3 right now. With me leading the charge again and Ollie having no more armor. Or I mean, he still has armor, but not enough. And Kled coming in for Jinx, I believe. I think that was the game plan. I don't know if Lulu saves her or not. So, oh no, he ends up focusing on me, which I think is funny. All right, okay, so that's actually the worst person to focus on. He should completely forgotten about me, but I think he's noticing that I'm able to pick out the people. So once again, Kha'Zix did enough damage to Ez. Ez is out of the fight. They're having a 1v1 on this side. We are having a 1, 2, 3, 4v3 on this side, but Kled is beefed up. The proper guy to take out here would be Graves. And I believe that's who I decided to focus on once I get hit. Okay, so he comes in towards me, but then goes in towards Jinx, which that's technically the right move. I don't see Akali. Akali, I guess, is still alive. Yeah, she's still alive, but she's almost dead. I did take some damage, but now the focus is out of me. And once again, Graves is the one to kill, but I also need to make him back off of Jinx. And that's initially, and I need to get my health back, so I need to find some way of getting health. So here, Lulu's taking a lot of damage from Graves. He backs off because he noticed it was going to be a 2v1 at that point, and she ended up putting this down. Akali's going versus Ollie, which is the worst fight for Ollie. He wouldn't be able to kill her. And then Ez is like nowhere near the fight right now. He got scared out by Kha'Zix, which is perfect. So Kha'Zix has to come in and help us out win this fight. So Lulu does die now. And here, this guy makes a terrible error because they have ability to take us out now. But Kha'Zix is still here, so that's actually pretty good. Right there. That one shot she sent and that hit them right there, that was a lot of damage. And that was actually kind of the game changer. Boom, boom, Boom. Right here, I timed it. I had a feeling that this next hit that hits from... now they're trying to kill Kali. They all moved towards Kali for some reason. They should have moved into me because I was almost dead. Or Jinx, but I guess they gave up on Jinx because Kha'Zix was here. As soon as Jinx hit this, as soon as she shot that, I knew it was going to do just enough damage for my ult to kill him. And it was actually perfect timing on my part. I literally knew that. Like, as soon as I saw that, as soon as I saw her shot go the second one through there, I decided to ult. Because I know that he has the mark and it's more than likely going to kill him. And it did. God, that is just insane. So... first one goes down. Second one goes down. As ults, which is actually a pretty good ult. I don't know if you should... they were trying to take me out, but now there's 2 down. Jinx has full health. Kha'Zix is kind of halfway through. See what happened to him. He's not there. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so this is 1 already. So that's all it took really for us to win that fight. It's a 4v3 now, and Jinx is, I don't want to say super fed, but she's kind of doing some really hard damage. She still has her ult. Kha'Zix also does damage, so it's the 3 damage dealers versus a tank, a bruiser, and a damage dealer. So technically we should win this fight just because we just do too much damage, especially if we take him out. Once he's out of the match, we win this. So right here, they're going versus Akali. They're trying to kill Akali's one of the most shiftiest persons. If she's just kind of decent with the champion, she's gonna be able to dodge all over the place. Not gonna be able to kill her. It's be kind of like the Kled thing. All right, so the fight continues. Right here, I decide to get the health because I'm like, I'm low. If I continue this fight like this, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna be, available to save anyone. And so they're looking for Akali. You see, that's too shifty, man. Like you don't waste your time with her. They should have just came and tried attacking us and killing us while Graves was alive. She makes herself seen there, which kind of makes a mistake. I'm over here getting the little healing potion still. Ez hits but runs back. Kha'Zix comes in. And he goes versus Jinx, which is the appropriate target because he knows that they weren't going to get Akali. And Kha'Zix goes in to help out on the Jinx. And I don't know what the fuck Ez is doing. So, and I'm getting the health part. I noticed that. I noticed that is happening. Look at Jinx, man. She's doing so much fucking damage. So I noticed that's happening with Jinx. And so I go in immediately because I'm trying to save the Jinx from dying from Kled. And Kled's almost dead, so. And I don't know if he's the one that has the mark now. So we continue the fight. And right here, I notice Ez coming in. I notice I still have my flash also. I don't have Ignite, but I have flash. And I noticed that I have enough to be able to take him out. Now, we could have probably fought this and lived. But this guy, as soon as he's out of the picture, this is a guaranteed win. Like, I can actually probably beat both of them now that I have this amount of health. Right there, when I saw that, I was about to Q him. Because remember, I hit the Q. My Dead Man's Plate is proccing there. I thought he was going to die there, and I didn't think we were going to be able to save him. But as soon as I saw Kha'Zix go in for the hit there, I knew that he was going to be low on health. Like, I already knew that I would be able to kill him. I don't remember seeing him flash, but I had a feeling that I was going to be able to kill him immediately. She flashed out of there just with enough life before he was going to be able to kill her. And, yeah, right there, when I saw that, I knew way ahead of time that I was going to be able to kill him. I don't know if you noticed, I immediately went back before he even got hit. Because I already knew how much, on average, this guy does on damage. So he goes in. Flash Q, that's it, man. That Q was just so... The flash, the fact that he stutter-stepped right there to turn around and hit, that's a big, big, bad thing that most ADCs have. And you can always exploit that. So it normally catches them off guard, too. So they like hiding. So They move and shoot, move and shoot. The thing is, you don't want to do that when your opposition has flash. I don't know if he had flash. He had used it. Oh shit. He used flash. I thought he didn't use flash. Looks like he barely used it. Yeah, he barely had used it. I didn't even see him. And the healing. Shit. Well, got fucked. Anyways, but you don't want to do it when that happens. Like, kiting is great, but if you have to run away, just run away. Being alive is better than trying to show off that you have enough skills to be able to just hit back. That's what happened to him. Usually a lot of goldies and plats do that. In fact, diamonds do that too. And that's how you're able to punish them. They try kiting you to death, which is a cheap way of fighting. And they're like, well, that's how ADCs fight. Well, ADCs are usually better off grouping than they are individually. Usually, not always. Kai'Sa is one that really doesn't need to kite. She'll actually go in on you and destroy the shit out of you. But Ez is one of those that you got to be careful with because he is shifting, he moves around, but if you catch him, he's dead. So, and that's actually what happened to him. Right then and there, the fight was guaranteed on our end. That's 3 people that I ended up taking out. 3, okay? They were all spaced out, but it was 3 people that I ended up killing, precisely knowing when to go in and attack. I'm surprised she's still fucking alive. That's actually pretty impressive. So here, Akali already knows that she's going to be able to kill him, and he's losing his mind. He's trying to kill her. Saves herself, obviously. She's going to die. He's going to die. I'm on my way back. I have almost all my health. He goes in for one final push because it's 2v2. I mean, I think they see me, but I mean, I guess they're trying to get something before they go. Right here, I already knew I had this one. Right there. There's no way he's going to be able to do anything. There's no way he's going to be able to do anything. And it proves that to be true. Bam. God, that was the ult. The ult smacked him right on time. Who barely got that horsey back up. And it is over. BAM! So that fight right there kind of switched the whole momentum to our end. That was the first fight that actually switched it over to our end. Now we have the momentum. We evened up at that point, but our team is feeling good about the fights now. And that was 4 people I ended up killing. I almost had an ace if I would have been able to hit Ali at least one time, which that's the person that was going versus. But I didn't hit him. In fact, that might have been better off for me. Let me see. Let's rewind 10 seconds. Let's see. Did I have my spin up? I did have my spin up. I should just spin. Would have killed him. I didn't spin. Oh well, shit happens. Alright, so let's move on to the final fight. Is this the final fight? No, this is the fight that kinda. Yeah, this is the fight. Okay, so this is the second fight. Okay, so Ez already ults. Kled once again is out of position. He's stopped. So Kled, as much as you want to give him a lot of credit for doing all this stuff early on, his positioning was bad. His understanding of macro was off. Because at this point, if we're all here, he has to be here. He cannot be there, even if he was trying to stop a push or whatever. Mid turret is always the most important turret. Normally better players defend the mid turret like it was the last day on Earth, which that kind of is because you're going to lose if you don't defend mid turret. So on this one, tries to take out the minion wave. Kha'Zix is here. Kled is finally deciding to go back. Does Ollie have the? I'm barely going in. It took me a while to get there. Where's the mark? Does he have the mark? Yeah, he has the mark. So I'm super tanking. I have Sheen now. So I have a better cooldown. It actually works very well, trust me. Here comes the fight. Here's start. So he's teleporting in, which is okay. That was just unnecessary. Do you have ult? Oh, he didn't have ult. That's right. So he didn't have ult. So if he had ult, I was gonna say that he had it. He should have teleported a long time ago. Then he waited too long. Alright, so the ult comes out there. Ollie, I guess, I don't know if he pushes someone out, but he stuns Akali again. Akali has 2 items to get her out of that. I don't know why that's like not the right person to do that to, but he decided to do that. Alright, so let's move forward. Obviously she has that. Who did they make big? Did they make me big? Was I big? No, but I had everything up. Look at that. Bone plating. Enraging. Ooh, I'd take extra damage. I had everything up. I even had my shield up. Oh no, I didn't proc it yet. Okay. So I guess they tried killing my Kali and it didn't quite work out. Bam, there's the Q. She made him small. That's what happened. She made him small, and I'm just shitting the shit out of him. That Q does so much damage. Kha'Zix jumps in trying to kill this guy. I'm tanking the turret, by the way. There it goes. One down. I keep just spinning in. Kill another one down because he was the one that had to be taken out. The next one is... Okay, so right here, I think I should have just gone in for this guy. But I was actually trying to keep taking the turret so that way nobody gets hit from the turret. And I'm able to save Jinx or kill him or do something. But he goes in and gets smacked by Ez really hard and him at the same time. So he's almost dead. And Kha'Zix really didn't do too much in that fight. And Akali's actually doing decent. She took a lot of aggro action and she survived, which is pretty intense. So he flashes in. None of us to save him. Kha'Zix is dead, I think. Yeah, he got killed by Ez. So Ez gets the little shine on that. Ez is the villain for me. And Jinx is trying to kill Graves. Akali does something here, surely. So she flashed in to make her small so that way Jinx doesn't get hit again. And so what I did is I queued him right after that, so if he tries to get out of it, he can't do his abilities real quick. Akali goes in for some really good damage, but now she's getting aggro, so more likely she's going to die. He's almost about to be out of it, though. He goes out. God damn, that Jinx does so much fucking damage. Ez tried hitting her over there. She's already going to die, though. Damn. Jinx finally did it. She did kill him. I'm over here spinning like a motherfucker because he does have armor too. Actually, he has no armor. Well, yeah, he has the armor from the Guardian Angels. So. Right here, it's a 2v2. Now I'm starting to take aggro too. And he makes a crucial error. I'm going versus him. Kled is trying to go versus me. The support's trying to keep up. Support hasn't been too much there, but she's been kind of a little bit clutch here and there. So right there, he messed up right there. I don't know why he decided to hit me. Like his kiting is shit. So he had to be a little bit further back. Besides, this nigga already had me held on. So boom! That was a 1-2 buckle his shoe. spinning over, ignited him. I already knew it was going to do more than enough damage to take his ass out there. So that ignite came in handy right there. I held that ignite. I didn't want to use it on anybody until I knew for sure. Ez was the perfect one to use the ignite on because I was not going to be able to keep hitting him. But I knew that it was going to trigger the ult. And that little bit of spin time that I had on him was it. That's all I needed. So it slows me down right here. I need my health back, so I have to smack the shit out of him. But at the same time, I have to leave. She did make him small. Right there. That little bit that missed. Here's just a regular fight. But he has the villainy since he killed what's her name. That triggered, which I was not expecting. And right here, let's check out the cooldown shit on it. It was still on cooldown. Oh, he didn't have it either. What about mine? Okay, mine was barely starting, so I didn't have it. But he didn't have his either, so that's actually pretty good. Yeah, he didn't have his either, so... I swear, he was about to get it right there, too. He was about to get it right there, but I'm the one that gets it first, because you could hear it. But the fact that I had killed Ez, and this traveled to me, just made the whole entire game difference. Right there, that spin was the kicker. That spin, if I did not spin her that time after that hit, he would have gone back his little pony, and he would have been able to kill me. But right before he tried getting the pony, I spin and just slice his ass to death. And I was like, oh. That little 10% from the sheen helped out for the cooldown. Sped up my cooldown. Did he have enough cooldown? No. My cooldown was better than his cooldown, and that was the only difference. That was the only difference in that fight. I didn't have Guardian Angel. If I had Guardian Angel, though, I think it might have been way different. But my cooldown part was perfect. And that right there kind of set the game. It was GG after that. Because we got too much. It was another ace. And I already proved that, evidently, the fighting skills, team fighting skills, we had the better. Looks like they didn't really have too much focus. They didn't know who to focus on. Our team kind of didn't to some extent, but there were some clutch moves from our team members. And it's just the fact that we were able to do damage was just really the only difference, which sounds really stupid. But that really was about it. We just did more damage than they did. And Kled kind of fell off late game, even though he was going a lot AD. And I think the reason he fell off was because of that, because he was going a la AD. If he would have gotten a little bit more tanky, I think he might have been able to take us all out. Especially he wouldn't be able to kill out the Jinxes. Well, he wouldn't be able to kill out the... Well, I guess, give or take. I don't know. It would have been pretty interesting to see him go defensive and stuff. But there you have it. Those two fights, insane amount of difference when it comes down to team fighting. I aced one whole team almost by myself. And then, on the other hand, on that fight there, I kind of helped out just enough. But once again, I was on par with what I was doing. And it's just insane that, you know, the fight ended up being on my shoulders to bring the game back up. You guys saw the first half, really boring shit. I kept getting camped on, ganked, and this guy was worthless, the damn jungler. He really wasn't doing too much. He was doing just enough though, so I have to give him enough credit for that. He was doing way better than the Ez, that's for sure. Until their late game, the Ez kind of started shining a little bit, but it still wasn't enough. I was able to look. I was 13-4-8 by that time frame, so that should kind of tell you what the game ended up being about. Let's see. Did I kill anyone else? I don't think. No, Jinx takes it afterwards. Yeah, I'm 13-4-11. I didn't kill anybody else, but Jinx takes the cake. She's just too good. That Jinx was just too good. Good shit, Jinx, by the way. Good shit. That's the way it should be. That's the way the game should be. That's how you're supposed to play it. Like I said, hopefully you guys liked it, or you guys liked that little breakdown I had there. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the little notification tab icon so you can see more of these events whenever they happen, more of these videos. I do have a donation box. Hit that little donation box if you liked any of this information so I can keep doing this. I'm going to get myself a gamer chair, better CPU, that sort of stuff, so you guys can get better videos and so I can do a little bit better stuff with it. So if you guys want to, like I said, you can PayPal me donations. They are on, there's a little button there on the YouTubes. Just hit that little button. I think it's called donations charity, or is the professional gamer dream. I mean, you click on that. Like I said, donate anything you guys want. I'm trying to hit a certain goal so I can have all the accessories so I can really go full out on this stuff. I really do like making these videos. It helps me out get better on the gaming part, and I believe it should help out other people that are lower ranked, like maybe a bronze or a silver or even goldies, because I've been fighting goldies here and there's a lot of mistakes there. There's a lot of little things that need to be switched in order for them to do better. The macro was the big thing on this one, and the micro on the fighting, on the team fighting. It's not just blast. It's focus this guy. This guy's almost dead. Switch focus, kill him. This guy's almost dead. Gotta protect the ADC. Move back. Okay, they move this side. This guy got caught out. Kill him. All right, let's go back. Oh, once again, protect the ADC. Oh, they're coming. This guy, if I'm gonna have to leave the ADC to kill out their ADC because I see it. It's gonna happen. Boom, kill him. Go back and clean up shop afterwards. So there's a lot. There's a lot that goes into team fights. That was just like a very brief overview, and then that one was a good breakdown of seeing everybody kind of doing what they were doing, and making sure that we got the best result out of it. There was a few extra things that I could have fixed, and I saw when I was there, because like I said, a few times I wasn't hitting anybody. A few times I was kind of weaving my way instead of actually doing something. So, but overall, during the clutch moments, I was able to hit this, hit that, hit this, hit that. And the funny thing is, I'm doing it with Garen. So, it's pretty interesting, because the champions didn't really quite matter in the team fights. And I'm guessing that maybe my team fighting earlier the year was pretty weak. There was I had a strong moment to where I kind of focused like that, and then I had a weak moment, and that weak moment was pretty long. I guess I got a little too cocky, but anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, hit the little notification tab icon so you can get more of this goodness. And hopefully it helps for all you Garen players out there. You can get a plat, at least I know for sure, just playing Garen. And I believe you can get all the way to Diamond, which is what I'm trying to prove. But unfortunately, yeah, you do have to know a few more characters, just because it's going to happen. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Good fight. Good night.